I got my projects this morning done well ahead of schedule, so why don't we look at this thing? I was arranging some wires on the wall and I noticed it stacked in a corner and I'm like, oh yeah, I think someone gave this to me at a show. Looks like some sort of Japanese Pac-Man clone. Bandai, whereas Pac-Man was what? Namco? Doesn't work. I think the battery stuff is heavily corroded. I'm assuming it's probably like one of those VFD display games. So yeah, let's take a look. Packri Monster. Packri Monster is a game in which you score points by letting the monster eat the food, while the monster avoids being eaten by the pursuing bogey. The bogeys will become coward bogeys when the monster eats the red power food. The monster then, becomes capable of eating the bogey, thus allowing high points to be scored. Totally not Pac-Man. We have some nice corroded copper contacts. Lovely. External DC power input. Security screws, that's a bit unusual. They even trademarked it. They trademarked a ripoff. A project I've kind of wanted to do for a while now. I've kind of wanted to make my own crappy 80s handheld game. I was first inspired when I saw Dave Jones's video about getting custom LCDs made in China. I was like, wow, you could get a custom game made. Oh wow, it's another piezo. That's pretty common back then. Well, there's actually a ball on the joystick. Look at that. They actually put some thought into making that somewhat pleasurable. See? It's not entirely dissimilar from a modern analog stick. It is a VFD. You can see the nipple on the side there. He said nipple. Nipple, 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 nipple. Some YouTubers might be prudes. I'm not. I don't care. What do you care about, Ben? I don't know. Beer. Home remodeling. This is just the cover. Oh, there's the segments. It's the Packri Monster. It's so cute. Packri Monster. Oh, they're actually using somewhat modern silicon dome switches. Kind of unusual for this time period. I'm guessing this is probably about what, 1982. Oh, I bet all of the electronics is on this board. Let's see. Let's remove the power board. Oh man, my laptop over there is making a steamy noise. It's actually the first model Microsoft Surface Book. When I first got it, it was really buggy. Then after about 6 months of updates, it became really solid. It's a really nice laptop. But I don't know, seems like it's getting kind of old. But then I go to Best Buy, you know, sometimes I still go to Best Buy. Buy like Xbox controllers for making my single-handed controller modifications. So actually, at the moment, it's actually easier to find them at Best Buy than Amazon. And I'll look at the laptops, and they have like, you know, new Surface or seems like it's a pretty popular kind of laptop. But it's like I could buy a new one. I mean, I'm not going to spend as much as this one costs because I don't make like baller money like I used to. But it's like I would have half the RAM, half the storage space, because this one's 16 gigs RAM, 512 SSD. And yeah, I had to pay a lot more than that now. Oh, they put the microcontroller under the screen? Packri Monster! So it looks like they got the controls and the power regulation. Is it just one big dedicated circuit? It is. I want to see if I can get it to fire up first. Wow, look at this amazing power switch. Okay. Oh, what? It's Packri Monster! Wow, Packri Monster, you are like a flagrant copyright violation. Oh, it's cute. They blink the mouth on and off. Oh, I can't see the walls. Oh no, Pancreas Monster lost. Pancreas monster. Pirates of the Pancreas. Oh, it's really dim if you look through this. At least this tells you where the walls are. Look, I want to play Pancreas monster. Oh no, it's the bogey. Oh, did I warp? Where did I go? Oh, there I am. Oh, now there's two bogeys. Where did I go? Oh, you can hide in the warp? Oh wait, no, I can't hide in the warp. Jeez, it's so dim with this screen. Maybe I could make a new screen. I mean a new overlay. The scratches probably aren't helping. Yeah, let's try it with just a piece of tinted plastic. Yeah, that's a lot less terrible. See the difference? Oh, there you go. There's a good shot. Who doesn't love Pokey Monster? Oh, I'm sorry, Pancreas Monster. Pirates of the Pancreas. We don't hold back either. All right, looks like this VFD is connected on just one side. Oh wait, if I want to look at the chip, I should be able to just lift this up. No, you'll ruin it. Ah! Whoa, look at all those traces underneath. Probably an off-the-shelf microcontroller that's been programmed with whatever the particular code needs to be. Well, it's a Hitachi chip. There's really not much to it. Let's look up the chip. Okay, I looked it up. The A27 on the end actually indicates that it's Pancreas Monster game. So this is a 4-bit microcontroller. It has 2K words of ROM, 10 bits a word, 128 words of pattern ROM, 10 bits a word, 160 digits of data RAM, 4 bits a digit. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to find the general purpose data sheet, you have to lob off the end there. So it's a HD 38800 microcontroller. But also, you can run the I/O on this at up to 50 volts, and that's how they're using it to directly drive or control this VFD. I guess what would happen is that Bandai would get these or they would get these packages pre-programmed, like some sort of mask ROM at the factory. So it's not like we think of today with like, oh, there's an EEPROM, right, or a flash, and you get the chip, and then you put your code onto it, or the code is flashed on at the factory. I guess this die would be made with the code on it. So you've got your microcontroller, the 38800, and then variant or specified as Pancreas Monster. Oh, look at those cute curved traces. Yeah, so all of the row column matrixing would be done all with software. It's pretty simple. Well, I guess really all I need to do to fix this is to fix the battery terminals, which I could probably do with, well, I don't have any Coke, but I've got Pepsi. To fix the lens, I could try using Novus, a plastic cleaner. It's a micro-abrasive plastic cleaner. Why waste soda when you've got vinegar? Yeah. Now I just need a deck of cards. And some baking soda, then I can win the science fair. Look, I made a volcano! You do know, baking soda and vinegar has nothing to do with how magma works. You'll never get a job as a scientist. I'll show you. I'll get a job as a scientist, and then I'll come back and be evil, and basically the plot of The Incredibles. I bet that a video about potato microcontrollers would do well. Probably need a lot of potatoes, though. It's the Novus 123 cleaning system. Heavy scratch remover, small scratch remover, and basically Windex. Here's how it works. First, clean whatever with Windex. I mean, Novus number 1. Where can I buy these fine new items? That's just it. You already did. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna try. I mean, I might have to. This might remove the white paint, but it's not like I can't put white paint back on it. Because if you look on the back, it's perfectly fine because it didn't have, you know, kids smashing it on the playground and, you know, tomfoolery and hijinks. Gotta get into the crevasses. That's what Bear Grylls would say. I'm trying to survive, but a jaguar attacked me and I fell into a crevasse. Now I've got to restore my vitamins if I'm going to get out of here alive. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. I'm supposed to start with number 3. I have a confession to make. I may have purchased some Dr. Squatch soap. After being served the 9 trillionth instance of their stupid ads, I was like, fine. I may have been drinking. So I'm like, I'll go to your stupid website and I'll buy a package of your stupid soap. First of all, it took forever to get here. Of course, that was like right before Christmas. And then it came in the mail and it does smell good. It's like sandpaper soap. And I'm like, now I can be a man because I've got man soap. I guess it's all right. But the thing that sucks, I mean, this may be hard to believe considering how many ads they buy. I'm being facetious. They're huge, legitimate spammers. You know, that's what I call it when like a company, like, you know, you stay at like a Hilton Inn or something, and then you get a million emails from them. You know, like legitimate spam of something you've already purchased. In a way, it's even more annoying than normal spam. It's like, I gave you money. Stop trying to get more of it. You're tearing me apart, Hilton Garden Inn. Oh, hi, Best Western. I did not stay there. I did not do it. I did not. While I'm in here, I might as well replace the capacitors. They're pretty old. 1 megafarad, 22, 4.7, 33 MF. It's one bad MF. No, that can't be megafarad. It's got to be microfarad. Wait, why am I saying farad? I never said that before. Microfarad. Microfarad. It sounds like a guy from like the Middle East. My name is Michael Farad. I am from the Middle East. No, wait, these other ones say MF too. That is so strange. It doesn't say UF, you know, micro. It says MF. I don't think I've ever seen that before, at least not that I can remember. Huh. Well, anyway, the caps are old. I'm going to replace them. That might give us a little bit more brightness. Oh, I know exactly what this is going to smell like. It's going to smell like Tang. Ah, yes. I love these circuit boards from this era. They smell like Tang. You know, it's what the astronauts drink. Tangy goodness. We used to do, on the show. I don't know how we started doing this, but we would make Tang screwdrivers. I'm not trying to say I'm proud of that, but we did. That did happen. Well, the other thing that we would make, well, we would do shake breaks because there was a Culver's, as we put it, dangerously close to the shop. Seriously, like 2 blocks away. The second shop. So we'd get chocolate shakes sometimes, and then we put Baileys in them. A lot of drinking happened during the show. It's mostly me and Max. Well, Karen did too. It was all Allison's fault. But there's this other thing that I like to make. I call it the dirty floater. You take a shot of Bailey's Irish cream, and you mix it with 1 can of root beer. So it tastes like an alcoholic root beer float. You don't even need ice cream. But it leaves this disgusting film on the edge of the glass, and that's why I call it a dirty floater. Seriously, it looks like disgusting, like sea foam. It's really gross, but it's good when you drink it. What's a good rule of thumb for if you need to replace caps? If it's over 30, the caps are dirty. If it's over 40, the caps are shorty. Is there a girlfriend from a rap video? That should be all the capacitors. That was crazy. Had that video about that black and white television, you know, making it into a modular shape for like a cyberdeck, and then yeah, Adrian's Digital Basement had an almost identical project, like almost like the same day. Well, I won't say there's no like email lists, but there isn't some sort of secret conspiracy with YouTubers. It's not like the squirrels in Rick and Morty. There you go, another Rick and Morty reference. Although sometimes on YouTube you'd swear there is. It's like, I know, let's everyone start talking about NFTs. Like friggin' YouTubers talk about NFTs more than the video game industry does. Yeah, I wonder if that'll make it any brighter. Not that I can really tell. Maybe it's a little louder. And there's a danger in loving somebody too much. You know, at first I thought this was copper, but I actually think it's brass. Which is still copper, just with... What is it? Zinc? Wasn't that Mario Cement Factory thing? I think that all that was really wrong with that was the battery terminals were messed up. But it was still really cool to take one apart because they're fairly uncommon. And then that was my first time retro briding too. Retro briding exists now only in my memory. Oh, okay, here's a deep cut. What two movies end with the same line, he exists now only in my memory? Answer below. Okay, the contacts are nice and clean. That should work well. So we'll just fold these really high quality tabs over to hold it in place. All right, let's see if the batteries work. I suppose we need the power switch for this. Put that in place. Start button. Still thinking about maybe cutting a new screen with the laser. Maybe. Mostly. Oh man, that button has to be pressed down. Oh no, we lost Pancreas Monster. This piece of acrylic works better. Still not great. It's just, the display is just not very bright, and this is like brand new batteries in it right now. This really feels like overkill. Isn't there some coding you're supposed to do for a pay project? Yeah, maybe. Who is texting me while I'm practicing my art? I want you to paint me like one of your Japanese consoles. Steady. Steady. Nice. What's the saying? Good enough for hand grenades or government work? Yeah. Wow, they were really ahead of their time. Putting the standard Phillips screws inside the case and the security screws outside the case. Pancreas Man was a trailblazer. And now let us reassemble Pancreas Man. I am Pancreas Man, creating blood sugar as fast as I can. Oh, good thing I caught that. Let's play. That music was pretty familiar. I think Bandai might have to better call Saul. Namco's gonna come after them. The monster, I think, is completely randomized. There's no rule to it as there is in Pac-Man. You know, in Pac-Man, each one of the ghosts has its own personality. Like, the red one, I think, is always headed right for you. One of them is always going to where you just were. One of them is going to where you are going to be. And I believe one of them is always trying to be as far away from you as possible. And in Pancreas Man... I was even going to intermission. Look at that. But in Pancreas Man... Wait, am I calling it Pancreas Man or Pancreas Monster? Oh, who cares? In Pancreas Monster Man, the Pancreai, which are the plural version of the Pancreas monsters, they are random. Why are they flickering? Where did I go? Oh, wait, did I eat a power dot? It's like Sam's Choice Pac-Man power pellets. Power dot. Can I... Oh, I was able to eat that guy. Well, what caused him to be edible? Lots of pepper. Where did I even get this thing? I'm sure someone probably gave it to me at a convention. It's like, oh, here, Ben, you obviously want this. It's like, do I? Yes! I ate all the pancreases. Oh, wait, the pancreai. Oh, a cute little intermission. Bandai was later sued into the Stone Age. Well, I hope you enjoyed that quick look inside and very rudimentary restoration of a Bandai FL Pancreas Man Monster handheld game from 1981. This is what we had to play back then before we had the Fortnites.